It's too easy. Too easy, man. It's too easy. It's too easy.
I'm standing on business, nigga. What's good? Fully loaded, just like your mom on New Year's Eve. But let's get this shit going. You like that, don't you? You like it, don't you? He's over there he's hitting me from the back. You like it, don't you? Huh? America? I kill America. The fourth and goal of third work. 1 inch is this big. Well, this is 1 inch. This is 1 feet. 1 foot, like 1 yard, right here. 1 inch. 1 yard. This is 1 inch. What kind of inch is that? 1 yard.
Please like, share, and subscribe. And remember, there's one thing and one thing only.
It's too easy.
What is good, y'all? What is good? Welcome. Welcome, everybody. Welcome one, welcome all. I'm here joining my co-host, DP, a.k.a. Reggie.
Reggie,
Okay, I got you. Shit. Don't matter to me. Fucking
hey,
go get Big Dope.
man, man, like I said, man, it's too much going on in this place, man.
Yeah.
It's too much going on, man. I don't know, man. Is it safe right now, man? Like,
Probably is.
Are people crashing out? Like, whoa. I don't know what's going on with this country, man, but it just seems like it's. I feel like it's heading in the right direction, but at the same time, I feel like there's people that want to do evil right now.
That's every day, though. I mean, there's always some asshole trying to be an evil asshole. Shit.
Yeah, it's just, you know what I'm saying? It's just a lot been happening, man. Starting with, I mean, I'm telling you, like, every week since, remember when the Sugar Bowl happened? It was supposed to be Georgia and Notre Dame playing in the Sugar Bowl, and some dude ran over like 15 people. I mean,
oh yeah.
Since then, something's happened every week.
God damn. Shit. That sounds about right. There's always some big big event going down. I don't like it. It's like a mini 2020. And we definitely we for sure do not want anything to do with 2020 ever again.
Well, everybody overreacted to COVID?
Oh, there was so much bullshit going on in 2020.
Hey, did you?
Okay.
So did you hear about how they said the COVID vaccine was never necessary?
Oh, who's saying that now?
No, they said so. They came out and they said the COVID vaccine wasn't necessary. We overreacted to COVID, and we did. Everybody that got separated from the military that refused to receive the vaccine are allowed to come back in.
Oh yeah, I did see that order that he signed.
Yeah, a reporter, right? So a reporter went up to the general that authorized it, and he was like, "Hey, do you regret telling the service members that they had to get the vaccine?" And he just kept walking.
Yeah,
he just kept walking, and she kept asking him questions, and then one of the other like security personnel was like, "Hey, ma'am, I think you just need to go this way."
Yeah. Now, like a lot of people are forcing now. We have, and so just if you think about it now, excuse me, a lot more people are sick. A lot more people are hurting. A lot more people are having random issues with their body. And some people just don't know what happens. But the one thing that's always consistent with what's going on with their bodies is they're vaccinated. And so it's like something that you really got to think about, because I'm like, and all those people that got boosters and shit like that, they're still having problems with their body. Like there's problems I had before the vaccine. There's problems I didn't have before the vaccine, and now me too. I'm starting to see little things like that. Like I'm like losing my vision piece by piece, and I'm like, what the fuck? I never had this problem.
I'm telling you, man. they can affect you on the cellular level now.
Mm.
That's how technology has moved to a point where it can affect you on the cellular level. They're coming out with vaccines for cancer. On
Vaccines
the
for cancer.
Yes, they're coming out with vaccines for it's going to be AI generated vaccines that is personally supposed to assist you or prevent you from getting cancer according to your genetics.
Yeah, it's
The, the cancer's in the food. Let's
yeah,
be honest. The cancer's in the food. Majority of the cancer, right?
yeah.
That's the way it's activated through the food we eat.
Mm. Yeah, nah, man, whatever the fuck it is, that's fucking crazy. Like, I mean, it definitely is the food we eat too. That's gonna be getting looked at by RFK. Like that's one of the things I really do agree with is that food dye getting taken out, all that
Yeah,
extra
man.
fructose, all the extra nonsense. I mean, shit, that
Why do you
shit.
think other countries they don't take none of our food?
You know, no, they don't
Y'all think
even. Yeah,
y'all think it's a coincidence that they don't take any? They don't trade with any of us when it comes to food.
yeah,
Florida
unreal.
has Florida they produce oranges like a shit ton of oranges. No one wants those fucking oranges, but America. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah, man. And then speaking of that, I mean, speaking of RFK, so during this week, um, RFK went to Congress and started, talking about the things he's going to do or some of the things that are going to happen while he's in charge with the food health. And so they started attacking him because, RFK, I ain't gonna lie, like there's some conspiracy theories he has out there that are like a little out there. Like, yeah, some out this world type conspiracy theories.
like what?
He thinks that the vaccine was being racist towards blacks and Hispanics.
The vaccine?
The vaccine itself is like they said since we have a different immune system than each other and this and that, the vaccine could be targeting black communities and shit like that. Some
That's a
crazy
valid point
shit. Some
because they
crazy
use
shit. And I'm paraphrasing.
for
But
vaccines they use certain human cellular membranes,
yeah.
and those human membranes have melanin in it.
I mean, like I said, it could be valid, but he said some other shit too, something about space or some shit like that. And I was like, I don't know about that one. But still, RFK is just still like overall the message he has and what he wants to do for people in America. I'm like, okay, it's halfway. It's a decent plan. Like the food dyes and all the nasty shit in our food. Hey, that's a plus. And so him and the Speaker of the House, what's her name? Something Warren or something, Elizabeth Warren, some shit like that. They're getting into it, and this lady's like, so okay, well, like I've heard everything's going good, and then they ambush them with a whole bunch of random shit. And so she started saying, so you're not going to take any money when you sue the pharmaceutical companies. And she's saying this the whole fucking time. And he's like, if I'm suing the pharmaceutical companies, I mean, there is money that's going to, you know what I mean? Like making it make sense. Like you don't sue somebody without trying to get any money. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And so it was weird because he's like, so you're not gonna get any money when you sue those pharmaceutical companies, right? He's like, so you don't want me to sue them? Because they were going back and forth for a minute, and then he dropped a fucking bomb on all of them. He's like, is that the same thing you said when you took money from from I can't remember what place from, or I think it was the World Health Organization. And he said, is that exactly what happened when the whole panel took over 400 million? I don't know if it was million or $1 billion
Million.
from I think it was million. He's like, is that what y'all did? back in 2020 when you took all that money? And then everybody got quiet. Everybody's like, whoa, whoa, whoa. Because he also got into it with Bernie Sanders. And then Bernie Sanders had to stop him. And he was like, whoa, 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 whoa. Bernie Sanders had to stop him. He's like, whoa, 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 whoa. And they all got into it, and like I say, I mean, I think he handled it pretty decently. Because those people be trying to fucking hijack and trying to fuck over people on any conversation. And they be trying to make him look like a bad guy. Like, that's their tactic on that Congress panel. And so, yeah, he overturned it on all of them. And so people are like, yeah, let's talk about that. And so now nobody from the Congress panel wants to re-invite RFK back. And so,
Good.
I don't know, it's just
how he can do his business without being interrupted.
Yeah, and I'm just like, dog, like, what the fuck else are we gonna do? Like, what the fuck you gonna do? Like, RFK actually wants to fucking help us out. Actually wants to make food safer for our children. I don't mind that. Just let him do his job. But yeah, I mean, I guess that's just a shit show you have to go through as a politician. But let's keep the shit pushing, though.
I mean, politicians have the greatest benefit, man.
Oh yeah, exactly.
Especially the speakers of the Speaker of the House, all those people, the congressmen,
Yeah,
make a lot of money, man.
I feel it.
They make a lot of money, a lot of per diem too. Like they make a base salary, and then all the money that they make to travel back and forth to do whatever evil shit they be doing. But I make a lot of money, man.
Shit. But moving on, speaking of politics, Mexico, I think it was in National City, California, where hundreds of people waving Mexican flags turns violent as they start vandalizing property. Protesters were lashing out against Trump's deportation or operation against migrants illegally here. So supposedly they're rioting in National City, California.
Look, man, California, y'all have gone to shit anyway. I don't think nobody really care about y'all. But I mean, I understand it. I get it. The migrants have been doing a lot of the dirty work.
Like, they only killed 3 people. Free them. Those bitches didn't deserve to live anyways.
Yeah, the migrants, man, they've been doing all the dirty work. They've been picking the the fruit, doing all the picking the fruit out of the vine, and placing. They've been working hard. For the
I mean, and
they got. However, that money, what people are not understanding, that money that they're earning, where they're working hard, the only people who are benefiting from that is from the farmers, because they're paying like cents on a dollar.
Yeah, they're paying shit wages. I mean, or not even wages. They pay you per the box. So if you go out and pick the fruit, they pay you per the box. And so, but getting onto it, I mean, they're protesting. A lot of people got, so what it was like 1/3 of the people they deported these past couple weeks were actually good civilians, and so that's where people have a problem with it.
No.
Yeah, no. It was over 1/3 of people that got deported.
Oh, over a third, all of the people.
Oh, yeah, 1/3 of the people. It was over 67% were actual criminals here in the United States.
Yeah. Well,
other than the fact of being illegal.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Other than the fact of being illegal, which is
they're all.
Yeah, they're all technically criminals. But if we're just talking about violent crimes and shit like that, violent crimes, I think it was under 1/3 or over 1/3 of the people that got deported were actually law-abiding citizens, illegal citizens. Yeah, and so that's where people are having a problem. But I'm like, hey, listen, there's always going to be some good apples that you have to take out along with the bad apples. So if you got dead crops, you got to take out all the fucking crops. Like, you got dead crops in certain areas, like where it's majorly taken over your field, you got to take everything out. You got to take everything out. Even if there's like 1 or 2 good, you got to take everything out, because eventually it's going to spread to that one as well. And so you got to clean house.
Yeah,
Got to
man.
clean
And
house.
y'all got to understand, money has to circulate. So these people that were, illegal immigrants, they were getting their money, and they would go. And I only know this because I know a lot of illegal immigrants. You know what I'm saying? I'm friends with some of them.
Get them.
I'm friends with some of them.
Those
They
fuckers.
would get their money, and it would go to like the stores where you could transport money to whatever country.
Mm.
And they would send half their check to the other country. So
Yeah.
that money is not circulating. That money's not circulating inside of the economy. It's going to the person, to the individual, and then half of it is going to the other country.
Yeah, that's how Filipino immigrants are doing it too. They've been doing that. A lot of Filipino wives and the girls from Philippines that are coming over, they do that shit a lot too.
Filipino wives, they're citizens.
Yeah, because they come over, work their ass off, and they send like a quarter of their check, because a quarter of their check here in America, whatever job you're working, you make over $7. You send a quarter of that to the Philippines, that will sustain them for a month. That's like that'll sustain them for a month in the Philippines, and that's the hustle over there too. Is sending money back to the Philippines.
Yeah.
From the United States, from the check that they earned there.
And by all means, if you hustle, you an old raggedy, or you a young tender, if you hustle a man to marry you, then cool, you did it the right way.
Yeah.
There's nothing wrong with that. But if you come over and you go to Mexico and you just cross the border and then start making your money and sending it back, nah, man, that's not right. That's not right.
I mean,
I don't think I would ever agree. And keep in mind, I date a Colombian woman.
Mm-hmm.
Do I want her to come here legally? Hell no. Would I bring her here legally? Yes.
Of course. Yeah, and that's the thing where a lot of them don't understand. They're just like, you're taking my Theo. I know him from years, but you don't know that your Theo has robbed people at liquor stores or fucking done some crazy shit. But you only know him as your loving Theo. Like, Theo, I love you. And he got you a present and still has a name tag on it or the fucking price tag on it. Oh, I'm sorry, mijo. Takes out the price tag. He's like, go ahead, have fun. And then you don't realize it till later on. You're like, oh, fuck, my Theo was a hardened criminal. But fuck it, you just only see the part that you wanted to see. And so that was the majority of the people that were taken. And then the part that they're also saying is that it's best to self-deport, because once they catch you, if they catch you here in America, so this is what's going on. They catch you here in America illegally, you could be law-abiding and everything. If you self-deport, you automatically get put on the list of people that are trying to get in legally the right way. And then all you have to do is do a mild waiting process. Hopefully, they get you back in on time. But if they catch you in America, you're like X'd out for like 5 years. I think it was 5 years.
Longer than that.
It was longer than? Oh, my bad. Well, once they catch you, you're done.
Think about it. So the way it's really supposed to be going is, if you're caught, you're technically a criminal.
Yeah.
And they're changing the laws to where if you have any criminal background, you can't get a visa, like a work visa, as a criminal.
Yeah.
So okay, yeah. You think,
but if you self-deport,
but if
you still have those options
to avoid all that.
Yeah.
You cross the border the same way you came back. You know what I'm saying? You avoid all that.
Yeah. And so, which I get, and even then they're like, man, that's something I can't do, because I already got a family here, I got a job here, and you're supporting them and everything, and so you got to take you got to take some of your kids back. Yeah. And some of them are paying taxes, and so those are the ones I feel for. But at the same time, it's just like, damn, bro.
But those people are paying taxes under an alias name. It's not under their actual name. You know what I'm saying?
True.
So like a lot of these people are doing things like the absolute worst fucking way. Like the reason why America is not able to progress at the rate as countries like Japan, China, freaking what are the countries? What are countries that are like super fucking high tech right now? There's countries in Africa. There are countries in Africa that are passing us up. Fucking like Nigeria, like they're starting to pass us up. Fucking India. A lot of these countries are like very tech savvy because no one's coming to their country and fucking up their like like messing up their culture and messing up their economy. No one's coming in taking money and putting it somewhere else. Like you go to Japan, man, it's so fucking high tech. People that are stationed in the military, they go to Japan and they come back to America. They're like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Like, I was like, God damn! I feel like when I was in Japan, I lived in a future.
Yeah. No, on the real, like that's the Japanese feel though.
Yeah, man.
I rock with it.
It's not just Japan though. It's fucking. Yeah. It's a lot of countries in Asia that are.
A lot of countries out there are doing it better than us. I do think, like just the way they.
Where are we putting our fucking money? Weapons, ammunition. Where the fuck are we spending our money, man? Other countries?
Oh, yeah. Been doing that.
That shit made me want to go to Japan and just start over, man. Fuck it.
Yeah, no, fucking, yeah, no, that'd be dope. I ain't gonna lie to you. That'd be a dope experience, wouldn't it? But nah, man, just with the whole situation, the whole deportation thing and everything. Listen, man, you gotta do shit by the books now, man. Gotta do it by the fucking books. Because if you don't, you get caught doing it illegally. That motherfucker Trump's not playing.
Yeah,
he's not playing no fucking games. Like overall, like you think you gonna come in and finesse? You're done. You're fucking done. You're gonna fucking destroy yourself trying to finesse the system. A lot of people been finessing it for years. That's why they've been taking us for jokes and for granted for years. Now all of a sudden they're like, nah, fuck that. We real.
We have been a joke, dog.
Yeah, we've been a joke.
We've been a pushover. We've been the big boss. Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, America, yeah. Fuck America, yeah. People will come here, escape from their country, hold up their flags at their house, and say America's a shit country, but won't go back. I don't get it. They'll say we're a shit country, and then but won't go back.
They don't want to come back. They want to go back. But yeah, man, I mean, shit, just do it by the book. You'll have a better shot. They're not playing no more. You'll be fucking blacklisted from the country if you get caught.
Yeah.
Automatically blacklisted.
Automatically.
So it's better to fucking self-deport. Yeah, if you get blacklisted, that means you're gonna have to be in Mexico for a long fucking time.
And Mexico's not a bad country, man.
It's not.
Mexico's a nice country. It's just cartel influenced.
Yeah.
That's the only thing wrong with Mexico, honestly. I think America is a very beautiful country. They have a lot of different cultures. And, to me, it's kind of safe, but it's just the cartel. They're like the number 5 employer in Mexico. So,
yeah.
That's the only thing, man.
Yeah. But yeah, so.
Hey, what do you think about, here's a crazy topic, right?
Okay.
Kind of segue into it. What do you think about Donald Trump declaring that the cartels are a terrorist organization? What do you think about like utilizing military force to attack the cartel?
Well, it sends a message. It sends a message more importantly. Like from what I think I don't think it's good and I don't think it's bad. That's probably going to increase a lot of tension with the Mexican-U.S. border. Not going to lie. Increase a lot of tension. A lot of fucking tension that wasn't there for years. creates a lot of tension. And so, that being said, I don't mind it, but at the same time, if it's not for the right reasons, then I'm like, well, we shouldn't even go to war with that, because then most of these people are connected with the government. They're connected with everything that goes on down there. And eventually it can lead to Mexico being like, all right, let's go to war then. And so I'm not saying it could. I'm just saying, I'm saying there is a possibility. Do I want that? No. But I just know that with a lot of tension going on between both borders, or to both sides of the border, it's just like, I
The
don't know.
last time Mexico and America went to war was when the Texas American War.
Yeah,
We had our allies, America.
yeah,
I identify as Texan before I do American, but
yeah,
fucking, they had the American allies come in and then like really get deep into Mexico, like Mexico City, and they kill like their leaders. So I don't
yeah.
think they, I don't think they're
I,
gonna go.
no, I don't think they truly want to.
Nah,
I don't think they truly want to. I don't think we truly want to. But
I
then,
think
you know,
different though. The cartels like kind of
yeah,
like the Taliban, right? Remember how
yeah,
the Taliban, when we went into Iraq, right? You had you had the Iraqi army, you had the rebels, the people who thought they were something, but they owned like AK-47s. You had the
yeah.
Taliban, you had the people that were in charge of the mosque. I
Okay.
forgot what they called it. But you had like all these several different groups of people. Taliban, they're just they're the terrorists. They're the vicious people that are doing all this planning and killing and doing all this stuff. They're trying to
Mm,
kill every single one of us while we're there.
mm,
We had no business being there. We had no business being there outside of they came to our country and fucked our country up. You know, with the plane crashes,
yeah,
with the numerous plane crashes and stuff.
yeah,
But um, I felt like we went there and we lost a lot of blood for no reason. So in this case, labeling the cartel as like as a terrorist group, I think it does send a message. I think it does send a
yeah,
message. It's going to cause a lot of tension at the border. But if it's necessary to go in and execute the cartel, we're still going to need Mexico's permission.
yeah.
That's why I say we're not going to go to war with Mexico, because
No,
we're gonna
and that's the thing. But I'm just saying there was a possibility of that happening.
yeah.
And
But the
so,
only thing, we have to have Mexico's permission to go into their country, because
yeah,
we can't go into Mexico and be like, yo, like we finna send the military across the border. No, we can't do
yeah,
it. We have to actually like ask for permission. Hey, we're gonna go into your nation. We're gonna do this, and that. We might drop a few bombs, but we'll try to stay away from your major cities.
yeah. So, I mean, with all that being said, I do think it does send a message. It sends a strong message that, hey, we ain't the pushovers you thought we was, and this and that. All the people you you kill every year,
Yeah.
which is over 100,000, which is crazy.
No, legit. Like they kill
Yeah,
people in America. Man. I've
yeah.
seen cartel in America.
Oh,
I went to Mexico. I went to Jamaica. I
yeah.
went to Colombia. I went to where else?
And
Belize. I went to
they
all
got
these.
crazy influence.
Yeah. Never seen a cartel. Never seen a cartel. You know
Yeah.
how many times I've seen a cartel here in DC?
I mean,
Three
3 times?
times.
Gosh,
Yeah,
damn.
I ran into the cartel 3 times
Ooh.
in DC.
Yeah, be careful out there. Shit.
No, I'm serious. Like legit,
Damn.
and Houston, they're in Houston too.
Oh, yeah, no, I know. They all over the place. They got influence all over the place, dog. I mean, it's a nasty business, very nasty business, and fucking like I said, I'm glad they're gonna start sweeping that shit up. But at the same time, my thing is, hey, I don't want to be to a point that we cause some crazy tension that shit gets out of hand. That's all. That's my thing. But speaking of illegal immigrants, a couple of days ago, Trump announced that he has an executive order to prepare 30,000 extra beds for illegal immigrants at Guantanamo Bay. So he had signed an executive order getting ready for You said what?
In Cuba?
Yeah. And so he says, like, if the people that they detain that are the worst of the immigrants, they have over 30,000 extra beds in Guantanamo Bay. Since they're treating cartels or any illegal, what's called activity with illegal immigrants, et cetera, et cetera. Like he just signed an executive order to have 30,000 extra beds for more inmates coming in. So yeah, it's getting serious, yeah. Getting serious. Like if you come in, if you're here illegally, man, self deport. Cause dog's not playing.
Yeah, he ain't playing, man.
He ain't
I think
fucking playing.
The Colombian president like begged. He said, "Hey, if you're in America right now, please come back." He like begged his citizens to come back.
Mm. Yeah, I mean, gots to, man. Cause if not,
I honestly, if I just me being honest, man, I would have been saving my money once I knew Trump got elected. I would have been saving my money. That way, I could prepare myself to come back. I wouldn't take any chances of, okay, let me just try to get caught. Nah, I ain't doing that.
Yeah,
I'm gonna save my money, and then I'm like, hey, go ahead and cross the border, and go back home. I'm save up a good 10 grand, and that should give me, I should be good for a year off that. Off that, and it depends on what country you're gonna come from, but Mexico, Colombia, Venezuela, definitely. That's a shit ton of money in Venezuela.
Yeah.
Brazil, that's a shit ton of money. Ecuador. But yeah, man.
Shit. But yeah, so with that being said on that, self-deport, like if you have a chance to self-deport and you are illegal in this country, I suggest you do it. Because if once you get caught, you're blacklisted from the country for a couple, like I don't know how many years. I think it's like 5 to 10, from my understanding.
And keep in mind, you have to go through that whole process where you you know what I'm saying? And like I've actually read through the process of how they request to go to other countries, like to get a visa, and it asks like, do you have strong ties to your country? Do you have this? And then you go do an interview, and guess what you got to say at the interview? They're gonna ask you, have you ever tried to fucking, you know what I'm saying, go there illegally? Oh, yes, I have. Oh, okay. Well, we're just gonna put that down on your visa request application. And then guess who has to approve the visa applications? The embassies. Embassies not approving your visa. They're not approving your visa. Your visa is not getting approved by an American embassy. I'm telling you right now. If you get caught, that's on you. It's on you.
Yeah. But yeah, let's keep it pushing. Speaking of big Trump, so this morning, so according to his Twitter, so now speaking of terrorists, we're talking about ISIS now, and so yeah, this morning I ordered precision military airstrikes on the senior ISIS attack planner and other terrorists he recruited and led in Somalia. So this is a tweet from Donald Trump's page. He says, these killers who we found hiding in caves threatened the United States and our allies. A strike destroyed the caves they lived in and killed many terrorists without it in any way harming civilians. Our military has targeted the ISIS attack planner for years, but Biden and his cronies, he's talking shit now. Biden and his cronies wouldn't act quickly enough to get the job done. I did. The message to ISIS and all others who would attack Americans in that we will find you and we will kill you. Gosh damn. Motherfuckers not fucking around, dog. Like this man, like me personally, I'm not the biggest fan of Trump, but as far as the shit he's getting done and the results he's getting, motherfuckers going to work. Motherfucker is going to work. And You gotta hand it to him, man. You don't fuck around.
Yeah,
Hey, he ain't fucking around. So I'm like,
I think he
gosh
playing.
damn.
This motherfucker's not playing.
That dude came in and started going crazy, man. He don't give a fuck. You give a man that don't give a fuck power, he's gonna do exactly what the fuck he wants to do.
Keep in
Exactly what he
mind,
said he was gonna do.
he was interviewed. Interviewer said, "Who do you think has the most power in the world? Like, who's the most powerful man in the world, or who holds the most power?"
Gosh damn, this damn kid.
Donald Trump literally said,
One second, big dog. 1 second. My bad. Fucking, they started crawling on the fucking walls. Man, I'm trying to sell this damn house. These cats are trying to climb on the fucking walls.
Yeah, fuck them goddamn.
Damn. I love you cats, baby, but they killing me. So my bad, I had to put the asses away. But what was that last part we was talking about?
Oh, I was saying, man, hey, this dude, he did an interview with one of the famous podcasters. I can't think of his name right now, but basically he told him that he asked him, who's the most powerful person in the world? Is it somebody like behind the shadows, pulling strings? Like, who's the most powerful? And Donald Trump said, like, no, the United States president.
Yeah.
The most powerful person in the world.
Yeah. Those people behind the shadows, I'm like, I don't think there's as many as there were with Biden or Obama.
Oh no, they were there. They just didn't. They're not. They can't pull strings with Trump. They can't.
Yeah, they just can't, man. Like, it's
That's a motherfucker that says, "Man, fuck you."
on the real. Like,
He ain't about to tell me shit.
he's an asshole, but at least he's honest.
Yeah, he's an asshole. Yeah, but he gonna get that shit done.
Goddamn, I'm choking. He's an F Donald Trump. Excuse me.
Is that D.Y.O.R?
Yeah. Yeah, again, man. He's an asshole, man. He's an asshole, but he gets shit done. Shit. That's always been my thing with him. Like, who would I trust to get shit done? Fucking Donald Trump would probably be the one that I figure would get shit done before anybody else. He's an asshole, but if I had to figure anybody was gonna get shit done, it would be him. But let's keep this shit pushing though, man. What's the next topic we had going on?
Bronny James, man. Bronny James. How's Bronny James doing, man? Hey, let me just say something for you, man. I'm not gonna lie. Bronny James is starting to slowly find his way into his own style of play. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people are giving him shit because he's LeBron James' child.
Yeah.
But y'all just need to relax, dog. He's a rookie. He's a rookie. He's not a second, third year player. He's a rookie. Yeah. Stephen A., all you freaking sports analysts is trying to call Bronny James ass. Look, man, he's going to be inconsistent. He's a rookie. He has to learn his game. And that right now he's learning it. Mm-hmm. He's doing well. Is it phenomenal? No. But he's doing good enough to the point where, okay, now I see him being an NBA player.
Yeah, he's contributing because, I mean, he's actually given a chance to fly, man. I mean, he had a posterizer dunk last week, I think. And so he's slowly coming in within itself. Like, he's actually, you know what I mean? Like, he's actually starting to understand what it is. Mm-hmm. And a lot of people, you know, and the thing is, Stephen A. and all these people that are talking shit, what they're doing is, this is a tactic these people are doing. What's good? Harsh Botland on Twitch. What's going on, man? But yeah, he's doing what they're doing is what they did to his dad. They put unrealistic expectations.
Yep.
Unrealistic expectations on him because they're mad that his dad outlived or was better than the expectations that they had for him. And, you know, they're going to try to do everything. They're going to be like, oh, no, he don't got no 6 rings, or no, he don't got this or that and everything. And so they're trying to judge him off how many rings he can win versus what he's done for the game overall. He said, "How can I gift?" Honestly, I don't even know, big dog. But if you do gift, I appreciate it, man. We
Yeah,
just getting
man.
started here. Appreciate it. Everybody that's donating to us or everybody that's getting on board with us, we appreciate it, yo. Every dollar helps. Hey, the more money we make, the more we're gonna focus on this. I mean, that's just bottom line. We'll keep it real with y'all. But yeah, now going back to Bronny James though, I mean, yo, like this shit right here. Said what's cooking? China's under attack. What's good, man? But yeah, now Bronny James, he is slowly but surely like he has to develop. You gotta let him develop. You're gonna put him in shit situations and expect him to be his father. Like that's shitty. You know what I mean? That's shitty because you're gonna put unrealistic expectations, and then and once he fails, they'll be like, oh well, I told you it was gonna fail. Like no, he has to let him develop first. Then we'll start putting in the game. Matter of fact, you even do him better favors by not talking about him. But I know you guys can't because you guys ain't got nothing else going on, especially while we're entering the final stage of football. Basketball is going to be the biggest thing talked about now for at least 5 more months, 5, 6 more months.
Yeah, you're
Or
gonna have March
yeah,
Madness, and then you're gonna have just basketball.
yeah, the playoffs in April, and then around May and June, that's when you're going to have the finals. And so, yeah, man, y'all ain't gonna have nothing else to talk about. This is it. So I get it, but at the same time, stop putting these unrealistic expectations on a man that just got there, who's only had no more than like 10 minutes of fucking playtime. He's never had more than 10 minutes of playtime in the NBA. Like, come some fucking slack. You feel me? But yeah, now he did good, man. The last game he played, he had 5 points, 2 assists, and 2 rebounds. That's good. That's actually good for a rookie that only has 10. Well, how many minutes? 7. You only had. Well, oh no, he had 12 minutes. Wow. Okay, that's still not bad. That's still not bad. China is under attack. Jokic is the best. He is the one and only and will dominate the NBA. The thing about Jokic is he started dominating a little bit too late. Yeah, for like 10, like the first. How many years has he been in the league?
Shit.
Like fucking, he's been down. Like he's been like the silent killer. Didn't really do nothing for like the first 10 years. He just was stat moggering, which is cool. And then these past 5 years, that's when he's really been doing his thing. And still, almost every year, he's been getting outdid by Joel Embiid, then getting outdid by some of these other players, fucking Kevin Durant. Now he's finally coming in within his own, but like he's at the end of it. I think Jokic is at the end of the ropes.
I mean, he's been in for 10 years.
10 years? Yeah. First 5 he was okay. These past 5 years he's been pretty great. But there's a lot of great.
That one dominant year. Yeah. And I get it because he's not from this country.
Yeah.
Super fans of Jokic. Yeah. But I think he just had like that one dominant year.
It was the year he won the fucking, or like 2-3 years ago when he won the championship.
Yeah.
And so with Jokic, he's great, but he's not great enough to lead a team. He's not great enough to lead a team through a dynasty. You know what I mean? Like to be great in this league, you have to either have a super team or a dynasty, something going on because everybody's great. You got Luka out there, you got SGA out there, you got somebody that needs to be consistent with this game, and Jokic is more concerned about horse racing towards the end of the year than he is about the NBA Finals. Now that year that he won the finals, hey, all cracks to him. Honestly, I think the fucking Lakers should have won if fucking LeBron was fully healthy. That's when we found out that LeBron was playing with a torn ligament that entire series. That entire series he's playing with a torn ligament. So he played an unhealthy LeBron James that was coming off an injury. He said LeBron's a Satanist. It don't mean nothing. They're all Satanists. It don't mean nothing. Yeah, I mean, even if it is true, I'm not saying LeBron isn't saying this. He's a father, handles his business off the court, that like
Oh,
thing.
come on,
He went to
man.
the P Diddy party. He went to the
Oh,
regular parties. He went to the regular parties.
come on, man. Don't.
He tried. You see how we started talking about stats, and then he went straight to the Diddy. He went to the Diddy party. Everybody in LA been to the Diddy. If anybody in LA is in Diddy, honestly, I don't give a fuck really. Like I said, if they didn't go to the fucking what's called to the freak offs, yeah, if they didn't go to the freak offs, I don't give a fuck. Honestly, so what? You went to the Diddy party. If you go to a Diddy party and they got an after party afterwards, you don't go to it, but you just leave the party. But you still went to a Diddy party.
Yeah.
You got to get all that. You still got to go through. Fuck you. You know what I mean? Like it don't honestly it don't matter to me really if you did the freak offs either. Like if I gotta think about it, if you really think about it, I don't give a fuck because I'm like, hey, he got some coochie. So what? If you get coochie at a fucking party, you're a pedo now. The fuck up. Ah man. But that's my thing. I'm like, I don't give a fuck if he got coochie. Like, if he got coochie, let him get coochie. He's LeBron fucking James. The fuck, I gotta fucking count his pussy. I gotta count how many times he got coochie. The fuck up. I gotta fucking look at your shit when you got coochie and shit. Like, motherfucker, I don't gotta look at your shit. Ain't none of my bit. One is none of my business. Shit. What about Michael Jordan? He was getting coochie left and right. Ain't nobody ever talked about all the coochie he got when he got fucked over, all the infidelity times he got. I don't give a fuck. He's a great man. He's a great man. Now, if your boy Jokic went to that party too, I'm gonna have something for you. You better hope Jokic didn't go through, because Diddy invites all NBA champions after they win. He invites all the NBA players that win over to his mansion party.
He's like the White House.
Yeah, he does his own thing too. So you better hope your boy wasn't on there either. You talk about LeBron, but you better hope your boy was on there either. Otherwise, it's gonna be a bad day for you. No, that's a lie. And then you're gonna see, we got Jokic in here. We got Jokic in here with 3 women and a horse. Why is there a horse in there? Is this right? Is someone pranking me? John, you better not be pranking me. Oh, yeah, here's a video. Here's a video of Jokic with 3 women and a horse. Oh my gosh, that horse. He said Jokic never. But nah, just talk about the game. No outside bullshit. Honestly, like I said, because if we can go down the list, and there's a lot of motherfuckers that went to that shit. LeBron James had a bad soundbite. He should have never said that fucking soundbite. Ain't no part like it did. He should have shut the fuck up. I would have been mad as fuck if I was LeBron publicist. Like, man, shut the fuck up. What the fuck are you talking about? That nigga's about to go to jail.
What you saying?
But I get it, dog. I'm fucking around too, man. But nah, LeBron James should have never said that fucking soundbite. I ain't gonna lie. He should have shut the fuck up. If I was a publicist, I'm like, man, what the fuck did you just say? But and I ain't gonna lie. He should, if you guys are gonna clown him on that soundbite, I understand. But at the same time, I don't think he did it, man. Like, honestly, that dude runs from coochie. You know what I mean? That man runs from coochie. The amount of women that want LeBron James, he has to run from them. There's videos of him running from coochie.
LeBron James is like Obama. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's up.
I wouldn't even put Obama in that list either, man. That motherfucker might have fucked Jennifer Aniston.
I know.
But nah, I don't think he did either. I'm just getting a soundbite. I'm getting a soundbite. Calm down.
I'm convinced. You ain't got to convince me once.
And which I wouldn't. I mean, either way, I wouldn't care though. Either way, I wouldn't care. Like, you got some coochie. Hey, do your thing, dog. You're Obama. You're fucking LeBron James.
Why do you think Michelle always mad? Like she always got a stank ass look on her face.
True.
You out here, we out here.
Them broad ass shoulders.
You always like me mugging the camera and shit. Get your ass off camera. You me mugging everybody.
Do you want to know my cooking recipe?
Hell no.
This is just mad the whole time. Looking at Obama. Hey, you funny, dog. I ain't gonna lie. You funny motherfucker. But yeah, nah, man. I don't think he was involved in that bullshit, man. I do think he needs to shut the fuck up about it, which is what he's been doing.
Yeah. He's been doing a good job of that.
He's doing a good job, so I mean, hey, do your thing. Everybody was like, and then it was so bad when he took a break, people were like, oh, he going to jail. LeBron going to jail. Well, he took a break because he was scouting other teams. They thought this nigga was about to go to jail for that fucking whole Diddy party incident. It was funny as fuck. Motherfuckers like, yeah, they got LeBron. They got him. But the thing about all this shit, like, you got to really, like, if you guys really give a fuck about it, look up the actual details and who's actually going in. And, you know, if a lot of these people look at it versus just seeing the headline, you know, they would have a different opinion, because if you don't read the articles, if you don't read this shit, shut the fuck up. You know what I mean? Shut the fuck up. You know, if you don't got the full details, shut your dumb ass up. A lot of these motherfuckers talk before anything ever fucking happens. And I'm just like, man, shut the fuck up. If you don't know what the fuck is going on, shut the fuck up. But that's my thing. But yeah, Bronny, what the fuck did we start this with? With Bronny, right?
Yeah, we started with Bronny, and then you started talking about LeBron.
Oh yeah,
we had a problem with LeBron.
Yeah, we started going crazy.
He had a problem with LeBron. Like, LeBron at Diddy party. He don't even live in America. He know that shit.
Yeah, that's true. That's crazy. He said he's just watching. I hear you, bit though. But shit, yeah. So I mean, going with Bronny. Hey, shit. Let's just say between him and Michael Jordan's son, let's just say, yeah, bro. Like, Michael Jordan's son's out somewhere in a party snorting a shitload of coke, and Bronny James is out there dunking on motherfuckers. So, man, you take that because nah, because the thing about this is, what the fuck? They're trauma dumping on the chat. Man, the chat's crazy. But yeah, like, what was it, like 3-4 months ago? They caught Michael Jordan's son snorting coke at a fucking party or some shit like that.
Don't all rich kids snort coke?
Yeah, they do some crazy shit. They're like, what is it, Rachel? What's good, Rachel? They said, hey, Keen and Reg, I have cancer. Gosh, damn, you guys are trauma dumping in here. Well, I don't know if that's even true or not, but what's good, Rachel? Hopefully you're in recovery, or what the fuck? Like, that's a crazy way to start a conversation.
Yeah,
like you caught me off guard. I don't know if you bullshitting me or not, but if you just trauma dumping, like, gosh damn, like,
hey, long time no see.
Shit,
long time no see.
Hey, you know, he's like, hey, I'm Ruben. I got testicular cancer. You know what I mean? Like, gosh damn. Like, I don't know if y'all trauma dumping or not, but motherfucker, that's fucking crazy. But now, overall, Keenan, Rachel, if you do have cancer, which I doubt, but if you do, I wish you the very best to hopefully get all the treatment you need. I would suggest not going on chats and just fucking trauma dump like that, but still, like, hey, like, well, what's the word now? The new age shit of doing that? It's called trauma dumping, right? Or some shit like that?
It's called trauma dumping.
That's the new age shit? Yeah, I would suggest not doing that. But if you do want to talk about it, at least put a conversation into it. You know, just don't start like that.
Build it up, you know.
Build it up, you know what I mean? Like, gosh, damn, that shit.
A little bit at a time.
But yeah, if you are real, Rachel, and if you for real have it, I wish you the best. God damn, you motherfuckers are crazy. Yeah, nigga. Yeah, your ass laughing too. Because I'm like, what the fuck? How the fuck you gonna just trauma dump on me and leave? I think she left. I think she doesn't. Hey,
So,
that's funny as fuck. Hey, if you do that shit just to fuck with people, you funny motherfucker.
yeah,
You got too much fucking time on your hands. We're gonna
no
fucking.
explanation. No explanation. I just
Oh my goodness, you gotta fucking you gotta lead a conversation into it, motherfucker. Why the fuck you gonna try to trauma dump on me, bitch? Hey, but but going back to Bronny James, hey, these motherfuckers are funny. I love you, chat. Y'all motherfuckers crazy. But I love you all the same. But shit, we're moving on, man. I guess we can move on to the next one for my ass
man,
search
I
rant.
want to show this video, man.
Let's see it. Let's see it.
Yo, this video I posted today, man. This shit was so fucking insane. All right, y'all ready?
See it.
What's the worst financial decision that you made throughout your career? Getting married, man. My divorce wiped me out. It was terrible. Business, I didn't look at it like that. You know, I was one of those sucker for love kind of guys. So I was, oh, I'm in love. You know, it's a business. And if you don't look at it like that, that could be one of the worst financial mistakes you make. I'm being honest. Wipe me out, had to start over from scratch. But the beauty of it is once you have it in you internally to build, you have the dog in you, the fight in you, it doesn't matter. You'll always rebuild. It's not about losing it. You have the dog in you. And bring it back. It's about recovery time. See, if you lose it at 20, you're probably in your early 20s, mid 20s. It's okay. You have recovery time. You're young. I'm 45. I'll be 46 in 2 months. If you lose it in your 40s, your mid 30s, it's terrible because you don't have the same recovery rate as someone who's 20. It's the worst financial.
Yeah, man. That shit is real.
Oh yeah, man. I mean, shit.
The worst thing, I think one of the worst things that a man could do in his life is pick the wrong woman.
Oh yeah, that's the biggest mistake you can ever make. I mean, that's with all women.
I mean, outside of like murder and shit, like obviously like being criminal, but I think like the worst like mistake that you don't see coming typically is picking the wrong woman.
Yeah, no, like with a lot of that shit. I mean, I'm like, if I'm like, if you're not putting girls to the test or seeing exactly what she's made of, you're probably gonna end up picking the wrong motherfucker. Like a lot of dudes are like I said, if a lot of dudes are just happy to be there. There's a lot of dudes out there. Like, you say what?
What do you mean put it to the test?
Put it to the test. Like, just see how does she handle being with you? How does she handle certain things? Like, put it through to the ringer. You shouldn't be the only one that has to go through the ringer to prove yourself to this woman. She has to have her do the same. If she gives the same effort, that means she wants to be there. If she's not willing to give the same effort, that means that's already red flag number one.
Yeah.
Like,
I think we have to start looking at it this way though. Marriage is a business. Just like everything you do in life is kind of like marriage is a business for one because it's a contract, and the negotiations, there are a lot of negotiations that should happen before that contract is signed that people skip over, like the prenuptial agreements, and the postnuptial agreements. Yeah. So marriage is a business, man. If you don't have a prenup, you're wrong.
Yeah, you're definitely wrong. Like, it would be like if I was to marry somebody without a prenup, even though I love them and I know they wouldn't leave, I would not feel comfortable marrying them without a prenup, man. Because at any minute, people can change. At any minute, people's feelings can be twisted or turned or anything like that. At any minute. Especially women that are like very in tune with their emotions. At any minute, some asshole can come and manipulate her. Be like, say, hey, so what are you doing for your birthday? He's like, oh, me and my husband just gonna have dinner. That's it? You ain't gonna do nothing? You're the woman of his life. You gave him kids and birth. That's it? That could have been me. I gotta treat my women like a queen.
My queen.
They'll be saying some shit. Like, but I understand, you don't like being treated too good. You know what I mean? Like if you were with a man like me, I'd be treating you good every day. Give you flowers every day and shit like and they'll be like, you would?
That's how it starts.
Yeah, and then the whole time they're just trying to get some coochie, and so they're just breaking it down on the side. So, yeah, but don't tell your man we had this conversation. All right, don't tell him we had this conversation.
But then she goes home and then she be like, "This is all you gonna do for me?" You know what I'm saying?
And she puts that nugget in her head, sabotages your whole fucking family. And so, knowing how guys are, and not to mention, once upon a time when I was, in shape and stuff, I used to fucking sabotage families. And so, nah, it was like only like 1 or 2, but but yeah, which was evil. It's evil.
Once upon a time, I was a piece of shit too.
Hey, I was a big POS. And I used to talk. It was so easy too. I didn't realize how easy this shit was because they saw the sharp chiseled jaw. This one I was in shape, and I was like, yeah, you don't need that, nigga. Come back home with me. She's like, she's like, he's like, but it's our first week married to each other. I was like, man, you don't need that, nigga. Come on. And so, I used to have him come back and we do our thing. And she's like, I feel so bad. Like, yeah, you should go back with him, baby. You should go back with him. But always call me if you need me. And so, I destroyed that marriage within a week. And then the dude found out, dude was in his feelings. You fuck my bitch? That just tell me, did you fuck my bitch? And I was like, hey, man, you got to talk with her about that, man.
You got to talk to her about that. It ain't got nothing to do with me.
I kill you, nigga. You fuck with my bitch. I was like, hey, man, you got to talk with her, man. If you don't kill a bitch, I was over here like, hey, if you go crazy, man, you got to go crazy on her. Don't come talk to me. Just tell me. Just tell me. Did you penetrate her? Well, I did more than that, but everyone on did that. Well, do haven't. Yeah, she. Yeah, remember she had that limp? Yeah, it wasn't because of the accident at work. I was the one involved. And he's like, remember you kissed her that night? You were kissing my kids. Oh shit. Hey, I don't even know. I didn't say that last part, but shit. Like I was just fucking going in crazy. Like, dude, I was an asshole. I was a piece of shit once upon a time.
Yeah, man.
I had to stop that shit.
But seriously, man, like these women, man, like, especially like it don't matter where they are in the world,
Mm-hmm.
Me personally, I would date outside of the United States, but
you already do.
Yeah, shit. Me personally, and I'm actually doing it. I'm actually, a man of my word.
Yeah, he's a passport bro, y'all. In case y'all didn't know.
Nah, if I was a passport bro, I'll be worse. But I ain't no passport bro no more.
Oh, okay, I got you.
I'm just a guy that loves
simple. Just a simple man. I just want I'm a simple man.
Just a simple man. If I was a passport bro, I'll be in Brazil. I'll be in all the countries of Latin America. Trying to see which one, does the best. But
I feel it.
Yeah, you gotta put these women through the ringer, man. Some of these women,
you gotta put them through it because if they're not giving you the same effort,
man. You gotta the fuck out. Me, I ain't gonna lie. When I was in Colombia for the past 30 days, 26 days, I was being a little bit of an asshole. I was being a little, just a little bit. A little roughhousing sometimes. I would legit like I wouldn't cook, wouldn't help with cleaning. I just wanted to see, like, would she get mad? Would she snap on me?
Yeah, I mean, and the thing is, like, it's not even just to be an asshole. It's just really to see, what's the breaking point for you?
Yeah, what's the breaking point for her? And honestly, there was never a breaking point. She was just like, if she was feeling like overwhelmed, she would just ask me to do something.
Yeah, no, I mean now, like, at that point now, like after you guys got, already got whatever you need to get out the way, then you can just be the nicest man in the world. You gotta put, like, honestly, like there's the trick to it is you put girls on a roller coaster ride, they're never gonna want to get off. They never want to get off. They'll talk all that shit. Fuck you, motherfucker. Fuck this thing. Can't stand you when you do this to me. 5 minutes later, hey, baby, scoot over. And that's it. She ain't going nowhere. You put her on a roller coaster ride, she ain't going nowhere. Never. And that's just do it. You be like honestly, like for some shit like that, like honestly, like the very first time you talk to her, give her a little bit, and be like, yeah, and don't talk to her. Like a lot of dudes are so thirsty, they want to text and meet on the first day. Like, oh my gosh, this is the first day and this and that. You're like, yeah, you want to come to the house right now? They can smell, they can hear the thirstiness in your voice through the phone. And they'll be like, nah, I'm good. Like you gotta call, like you gotta call her and make it seem like she's the one that called you. And be like, yeah, just call her and be like, hey, what's good? What you doing? Oh, I'm just here laying down. Oh, all right. And just give her little bits and pieces. It's gonna drive her crazy. But then at the end of the night, she's gonna be in your bed.
Mm-hmm.
You gotta drive her crazy a little bit. Just a little bit. Then you just pull the reins. Now that's if you really want a relationship with somebody that you want. But then if you just like just any relationship with somebody you feel like you need, you don't really have to put them through all that shit. Really don't, because they're gonna be there.
Yeah.
They're gonna be there regardless, because if you need them, they're probably gonna need you as well. You don't have to go through all that nonsense. But
you got it. Like, I would say a lot of times we try to put our best foot forward the first time. You know what I'm saying? I would say just be your normal ass self. I had to grow up out of that shit, man. The ones, the women, and I probably have about 3, 4 women that are like completely obsessed with me. Besides my girl, right?
Yeah.
My girl is the one that actually obsessed with me, but there are like other women that are completely obsessed with me, and the reason why is because I was just completely myself from the get go. But the ones I tried to pretend to put my chest up for and try to act like I was this person that I wasn't, this macho guy. Yeah, those women just wanted one thing. They got what they got, and they gone. You know what I'm saying? But the ones that are actually like, I can legit call right now, and they'll make a plan to try to meet me or some shit like that. Yeah, those are the ones I attracted with just being, me.
Yeah, treat the other girls like garbage too. That's the trick to it. Yeah, treat them like garbage. The ones that feel like they're too good for you. Treat them like hot garbage. Yeah, first they could be like, what the fuck? Ain't nobody ever talked to me like this. Who the fuck you think you are? You're like, I don't know who the fuck you are, bitch. It was like, what? And the other dudes would be like, hey man, you can't talk to her. She's a goddess. She's a queen. Man, I don't know that bitch. You know that bitch? Yeah, I follow her on Instagram and OnlyFans and some stupid shit. And so I'm like, oh, okay, well, you gonna be with that hoe. She wants you, right? The fuck up. Fuck out my way. And so you treat them like garbage. Oh yeah, they'll fall head over heels for you because they've never been talked to like that. Some girls only respond to negative reinforcement.
Yeah, some girls.
Yeah, like especially the high talented Instagram models and shit like that. Like I've dated multiple, like when I'm strong chiseled and everything. I've dated Instagram models, and you treat them like crap, they'll love you forever. They're always and it's always gonna be a thing too. It's like they're always gonna think that they're gonna be with better or with somebody else, but at the end they just don't have the balls like you do, and they're like, I miss him, the dude. And this is why there's like some of these bad. That's why I don't go for baddies anymore. Like those girl or the girl, like a baddie to me is just some girl that has a nice body, is cute or whatever, but she just has a horrible fucking attitude. It's horrible to fucking deal with. And the only person she listens to is the person that treats her like garbage. And so, like, you treat them like garbage, they'll love you forever. They don't give a fuck how you look like.
Yeah.
And so, I remember I had this one Instagram model. I talked so much shit to her. And I was like, she would try to get me to go into these, because she was an Instagram model. And so in my area, she used to be like the model for a bunch of local stores and shit.
Yeah.
and they'll invite her to like openings and gatherings and wine tastings and shit like that. And she'll try to get me to go. I was like, all right. He's like, so who's inviting you? And she showed me a picture. I remember she said, show me a picture of her boss or something. And I was like, oh, okay, she bad. And he's like, you better not bring me. Yeah, you better not bring me. I'll take her home with us. And then she canceled the event. I used to talk so shitty. I hated myself for it, but I was like, I was realizing that, oh wait, I'm getting more play being an asshole to her.
So
And
so you
and then the whole night she's like, what do you like about her? Yeah, she got some fat ass titties, something I'll fucking motorboat for. And she's like, okay, so you like a girl with big cleavage? It's like, no, titties. I didn't know. I didn't know what cleavage was at the time. And I was like, no, titties, like the big fat floppy titties and shit that bounce up and down when you walk. She's like, okay. And then the next day she's trying to fucking order new tits and shit on the phone, and I caught her. I was like, turn that fucking phone off. What the fuck you talking to? Oh, nothing. I just figured that you like big giant boobs, and I thought I should give myself. He's like, hey, like, bitch, I was just talking shit. Turn the phone off. I I didn't give a fuck, and I was like, man, I felt so much like an asshole, man, and I don't do that shit no more. Like, but
yeah.
like some of these girls, they need negative reinforcement. You gotta talk to them fucking horrible, and it's bad. It's just like I felt so bad about that shit. And this is chiseled jaw, Barco. Like now I'm fat as fuck. I don't get no bitches. but but now back in the day though, man, I was a monster, dog. Like you talk to these motherfuckers crazy. Like these girls, it's all dependent on who you're talking to. And so, but honestly, being an asshole, that shit will always work in your favor.
Yeah.
Like, just being an asshole, because they never hear that shit from a guy that they want. You know what I mean? They never hear that shit from a guy that they want. If somebody's being an asshole to them and they want them, oh, they're gonna be with that guy. That's just it. But oh, what's up, D Ray? What's up, D? You got to go deep inside too, though. Yeah. Excuse me, but yeah. So I mean, shit, it's really how you play it. But motherfucker like that, like if you marry somebody that's just you're just miserable, you're never yourself. Of course, it's not gonna work out. But there's a lot of guys there that suffer through suffer in silence. You don't ever hear their
Yeah.
voice. They're just
They'll
there.
suffer. They'll suffer till the kids grow up, and they'll be like, "Yeah, I was just doing it for the kids' sake."
Yeah, your mom never once treated me nice. Like, just being in a relationship like that where a person you're with or supposedly love has never treated you nice, not one day. And makes you miserable, makes you work shit jobs that you don't want to work, but you want to keep her and the kids happy.
Yeah.
There's a lot of men that suffer through that shit, man.
Yeah, man.
That suffer in silence. But think we're getting into there though, man. There's a lot of shit we're getting into. You got something else to talk about?
Shit. Shit. I did. I forgot.
It's all good. Let's keep it let's keep it moving.
Yeah, man.
Oof.
Those tariffs got released today, February 1st.
Oh yeah, going back to the whole thing. Yeah, so what do you put the tariffs on Canada and Mexico, right?
Yeah, Canada, Mexico, and I forgot who else. Someone else. But you put all these major tariffs because obviously those are the countries that are Canada and Mexico are putting a lot of fentanyl inside of America. They're the drug trade, right? Because
Yeah,
Americans are fucking drug addicts. Let's be honest.
yeah,
Americans are fucking drug addicts. All these other countries don't even use drugs like that. If they
no,
do, it's recreational. I
yeah,
think I smelled the smell of weed twice when I was in Colombia.
yeah,
I smelled the smell of weed 4 times since I've been here in the past 3 days. Um,
mm,
so America has a drug problem, man. There's a bunch of junkies here. So Canada has been smuggling a shit ton of drugs across the border, and Mexico, obviously, as well. So the tariffs are for that reason.
Okay. And so,
Yeah,
I
yeah,
mean,
yeah. America has a drug problem, man.
yeah, sounds about right. But I'm just like, it's not something that I would even put on them. It's on us at the end of the day, because you can bring
And,
drugs across the whole board. Yeah, it's on us. And so,
and I think I know the reason why.
what's going
I
on?
think I know the reason why, man.
Hit it.
America, the environment is such a hustle mentality. It's like I gotta do this, I gotta do that, I gotta hustle, I gotta do all the it's such a stressful fucking environment.
Yeah,
I'm telling you this because in other countries like Colombia, like these people are not stressing every day. Them
yeah,
motherfuckers are poor. They don't know if they're gonna eat the next day. Keep in mind,
yeah,
they don't know. They don't know. I shit you not. They be surviving off soup sometimes.
yeah,
Soup once a day, once or twice a day. Her cousins were eating. They could barely eat sometimes. But
yeah.
when it comes to like the stress level, they're not stressing like we are.
No.
They're just you know ready for the next opportunity. That's all it is. And America is like, yo, we got endless opportunities. Everybody talks about money. You need money. You need to have money. You have to save money. You have to do this. You got to buy a house. You got to do all this. It's all this stress that you feel on a daily basis. And I think that's why there's a drug problem in America, man.
Yeah, it's always been there though. I mean, at the end of the day, we gotta teach people how to be more healthy with themselves and in a more healthy environment. We've always had a drug problem. Back in the crack epidemic, back in the 80s, late 70s, we had a nasty a heroin drug problem back in the early 2000s. Then 2010s, we had opioids, fentanyl, all this shit coming in now, and then heroin's also kind of making a little bit of a way back. So America's always had a drug problem, and so what we need to do is learn how to fucking well we do gotta start cutting people off, start cutting all the bullshit that's coming into America. You gotta learn how to do it, but at the same time, like, nah, dog, like we always had this problem. It's just even if if showing us the drugs is gonna make us take it, then we had a problem to begin with. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah,
If just bringing the drugs to us, what is the problem? Then we
there's a
we
market.
already yeah, that means we had the problem to begin with.
Yeah, there's a
America's
market.
always yeah, we already had a problem. And so what the best thing to do is, of course, yes, we can cut it off, but at the same time, if people want something, they're gonna go get it. So we gotta start teaching better health habits and shit like that. Not saying everybody's gonna listen, but we gotta start putting at least starting off with our food, like RFK is gonna do. And so I feel like better because I mean, when motherfuckers are higher than a motherfucker, what's the first thing they do? They go get some food,
Munchies.
get the munchies. So we could probably start off with food. Anything that's correlated or anything that's connected to the source, you got to either cut it off or have it die, have that habit die along the way. But either way, you just got to do something to create a better environment. Create a better environment, there won't be a lot of people doing drugs. You know, back in the 70s, the reason why people did drugs was because they couldn't provide for the family no more, especially in
That's
the
why.
black communities. Yeah, like what's called, especially in the black communities, they cut off all the blue collar work jobs from the high school, workshop, work trade. They cut everything off. And so there was no more jobs anymore. No more high paying jobs. Like our grandmothers and grandfathers could, or great grandfathers or grandfathers could get a job at a factory, have all the fucking benefits, dental, everything that comes with it. They can retire off that job and have their own house, their own income, their own car, etc., and afford to do all the other side shit. Family used to be together, and then also another thing too is to got to have a nuclear family household. Got to bring that shit back. There's so much shit we need to do, and I think it's really just changing the environment versus cutting off everybody else from coming off. I think if we start with the environment first, then we start going at it. But when everything's falling apart, it's easier for people to fall to drugs. That's just it. But yeah, so I mean, with the tariffs, who knows? Maybe that cuts a little something off. But overall, like everybody needs to understand that you're bringing that shit in, or you're doing something that you thought you could do with Trump, or what you're doing with Biden. It's not gonna fly anymore. Shit, it just isn't. But shit, what else did they say about the tariffs?
I mean, that was it.
That was it
for the tariffs.
I got you.
100% tariffs on the ass.
I got you. But fucking
100% tariffs is crazy though.
100% tariffs, yeah. You're gonna want to go to war with us.
Yeah.
But I mean,
that's the prices of goods are gonna go up because of it, but it's for a reason.
Yeah. And so it's really a game of chicken. That's all Trump has been doing, is playing a game of chicken with these countries. And these countries been folding. He played a game of chicken with Colombia the other day. They folded within like 24 or 48 hours.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what he's going to have to play. Like, he has to go in deep just to get this shit started. But anyways, that's it for me. What's called? Oh, what you got, Big Dog? My bad. I'm over here. So I made more money selling drugs under a Republican administration. Shit. A lot of people did. But I mean, let's see. Well, I mean, actually, that means people had more money during that Republican administration.
Yeah.
People had more time.
They had more money to spend.
Yeah, more money to spend. So I mean, that makes sense. But shit, what you trying to talk about, man? But now you're trying. Okay, I got you. But yeah, I'm not going to cut it off there, man.
Trying to make us talk.
I was like, hey, no, I'm cool with it. I'm just like,
I don't know who that person was. He had mentioned. I don't know. Look like an African name.
Oh, Ibrahim Trahi. I don't know who that is.
President of transition in. I don't even know how to say that. What country is this?
Honestly, I don't even know. I don't know that person's name.
Where the fuck is this? Is it Africa? Yeah, it's Africa.
What's going on there?
Man, I'm not really sure, but.
Well, how about this? Hey, D, send it to me if you there's a story there or something. Send it to me. We'll cover on the next one. Yeah, we're gonna head out tonight, but I'm gonna go head out for right now. That's all we got for right now. Yeah, D, if you can send it to me, that way we'll cover running on the next one. That'll be the first topic we do.
Yep.
Burkina Faso, check them out, fellas. All right, we'll try to run that one back. We'll run it back. But thank you to everybody that came in and joined us tonight. We had a lot of people talking on the chat today, and we had a lot of shit going on today. But I appreciate you guys for making us the Too Easy Podcast your form of entertainment this Saturday night. Shout out to my co-host Reggie, and shout out to everybody that's been tuning in. Shout out to D.Ray. We'll get you on the next one, Big Dog. Just if you can, send it to us. You said what?
Shout out to Heather.
Yeah, shout out to everybody that commented today. Everyone, hot damn! And please don't trauma dump and leave. That's she did a drive-by trauma dump.
Yeah.
Like, here you go. I have cancer, and then she left. I was like, get your ass out of here. But anyways, we're going to end it for right now. Much love to everyone. Peace, and remember this one thing and one thing only, y'all. Woo! Oh, shit. Man, where the fuck is this nigga, dude? This is your homeboy.
I don't know that nigga.
Like, we were supposed to be out of here to do this outro video, dog. Like, what the fuck is he doing? You call this nigga, bro. Like,
man, he need to hurry the hell up because we about to go see Travis Hunter's girlfriend. Damn.
But you can never take too easy from me. You can take my hate. But I promise you this. I'll make it look easy. It's too easy out here in the streets. While you sitting like a storm. Remember this. You said it. It's hot. I come from the heat. I can bring the storm. I can make it look easier. And oh yeah. You creeping crawlers.
Is that nigga on crack?
Now I see why. Like a bird eye view. Why you make it look more easier on me. Keep on hating, drinking that haterade. You could take the hate, but you can never take my too easy.
What the fuck is this nigga saying?